Before that, let me open database. But meanwhile, I'm starting. Same, we'll use the database like InfoSource, right?
Hmm.
This is
Okay.
InfoSource a source database. Today also we are using the relational database for unconnected example, right?
Okay.
This is the InfoSource and the target is info target. Okay, and here just using select star from EMP table. This is the source actually. EMP select star from DPT is department. Just check how many table is there. Select star from where just in bonus salary grade. Oh, this one is available in Spot actually. Hmm. Okay, here is available only this table. Line grade is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hmm. Okay, leave it. We'll work on employee and department table because that is common actually department number, right? Employee
Okay.
table. So I will try to, but my objective today, I will just on last class we just try to populate the department name on the basis of department number, right?
Hmm.
Lookup. But today we'll just look up via unconnected lookup. Same thing, same process, same scenario will take just but populate via unconnected the department number. Just come back in Informatica. Here, in that example, we have last class we take the connected lookup, right? We have written query, just directly we populated the department number and join via department number to department number, right? This is the input department number from employee table, and this is the department number from your department table actually. So today I will just take the same scenario. I'm just creating new mapping. If you want to create new paint, then click on top up, go on top up on tools, and then there is the mapping, and select the first one. Or you want to copy, like you want to means everything you want to same, like source and target, you know that will be same, right? And you want to but your mapping will be new and want to some scratch, then you can use second option, copy edge, right?
Okay.
Suppose I use the copy edge, it will be looks like yum load employee data, right? So it will be create like emp data for unconnected LKP. Okay, like this. Everything will copy same. If you notice here, your previous mapping is this, right? Or new mapping is this one. Got it?
Right.
You can use this one as well. But yeah, suppose you have a more work and you want to do very fast, then that way you can do like this. Yeah. So here I'm just removing this one. I want to use the unconnected lookup. Okay. Uh, okay. Here is given LKP department name same, right? And if you notice here, everything will be same, like join condition, whatever, right? Uh, everything will be same. Input parameter like input department number, right? Same. You can, if you go and save, it will be, what is it? Okay. Here is showing the valid, right? Valid, and what a warning is saying, lookup transformation of different condition field input parameter is unconnected, right? If you read this one, validating transformation of mapping this transformation validation computed with no error, validating data flow of mapping mload unconnected, data flow validation computed with no error, parsing this one. You just read out everything so that you understand what is meaning. Suppose here is given some warning. Why is saying warning? Because you are using the unconnected port, input port for joining. This showing lookup transformation, this condition field actually, and this is unconnected. Okay. So yeah, we are not, because we are using unconnected, then it's showing the warning. Yeah, we'll handle in our expression. Now I uh, come here, I need to populate here, right? The department name. So here we'll use as a output parameter string, okay? And in expression we'll call like this. In expression there is the option, right? LKP dot department number, okay? Uh, I'm taking example, I will explain later. If you notice here, there is the all columns coming, right?
Yeah.
Department number, name, location. But in your unconnected looper, there can be call only one column. It can't call like multiple things, right? Only one value can be returned. If you want to return multiple, then you need to use other option like unconnect that all. But I just show you the example so that it will be failed, then I will correct later. Okay. But yeah, option is, suppose you want to call your unconnected looper, then via this syntax colon LKP, then dot, then your lookup name. The lookup name is LKP dpt name. Okay, then put your department number. Department number is what? Your uh, one second, employee department number is not coming here, right? I need to pull that number as well. Let me pull. Here is not picking the department number. I need department number. Then I will put that as a parameter. You need to pull from employee table. Wait, here is some department number, right? So I need to pull this one here. Okay, then you can call here the port under port. You can calculate this one. Okay, this is syntax. At present, I'm not using any query in our unconnected lookup, right? I'm directly using your uh, all columns, right? Whatever, I'm not using any SQL query here. I'm directly from the pulling the data from the direct tables, right? That will be fail actually. So let me show you. Then I can correct it. Hmm. Previous scenario, I was used the wizard actually, right? So now
Yeah.
I will create the session, then task, then connect. So I need to create the workflow as well here. So I will go in here, just go on task developer, create the task, create the task. Okay, this is the session scenario. Actually, always just use session if you want to create the session. Then use your first letter yes, then write your LKP unconnected. Okay, I created the transformation. Then option is asking which mapping you want to attach via this task. I recently I created the unconnected lookup. Then I attach this one. Okay, task is done. Then click on done. Okay, then you want to configure something. You can just cross check. Here is given insert target commit interval. Commit interval you can increase. Let me explain some scenario here. Uh, Here is given some options, right? Session log files. So you can change session log file according to your uh, industry perspective, because sometimes it will be file placing some specified location. But default location is given is a session log file directory, because that one is Informatica PM session. When we go install that one, automatically the directory is created, right? The PM session directory pointing that directory actually. There is a keep in enable test load. Suppose you want to debug that time, you can enable that. If you check that one, it no, only one record will be populate, means for testing perspective, for debugging perspective. So you can check at that time, but yeah, for always you can remove. Now there is insert target role by. There is the DTM buffer. Suppose we are always keeping the auto, because as per our industry it will be automatically taken care. But suppose your server and everything configuration better, and you want to improve your performance, if you're going to uh, take care the performance perspective thing, then you can touch this one, because if you notice here, there is the performance, right? The DTM buffer you increase given some size, it will be increase your performance, means reading time, it will be increased, right? Reading and writing time. So in that time you can touch this one. Now that's it. It's asking I change something, right? So I'm not going to change anything here. Sorry, I'm come second. Here is some config object, then come in the mapping term. Always we are mostly working config term. Here is given some SQL source. You can just cross check which source will be take the you what is the relational source. Then come down in here post SQL, yeah, nothing. Directly we are pulling in target. In target, I think we are using same, right? Let me check other one. Here you are using just cross check. So what target? I think relational database Oracle one, right? Target we are using Oracle one. So similar way you can use here Oracle as your target and Oracle one here. Sorry, Oracle one will be target info source, right? Just correct this. Rest is okay. Bulk, insert, delete. I will remove this one delete option. I will truncate only. Just click on the truncate. Bulk is okay. Insert update is okay. Insert update delete truncate option is enabled, right? I will truncate before load. Okay. Now department name is also I will take Oracle. Okay. Here is given some department number. Okay. Database everything is same. Connection always you need to just cross check. There is two option. Then after that you need to save. Suppose you go on mapping tab, then click on connection tab. Here is given like your source is target is this one, first one. Second is SQ. There is the source. Then lookup connection and then source target. There no need to change here anything. But yeah, first previous three option you need to update. Now click on OK. Your task is created. Then you could need to create the workflow. So I go on top on tools in workflow. I created the workflow. If you notice here, there is a new workflow. I will give the workflow name. The first letter is W. Then I will type unconnected lookup. Then click OK. There is multiple option here given enable and that one I will explain later. Suppose just I'm explaining. Suppose you want to execute via some parameter, right? If suppose you have, there is multiple organization, multiple regions, right? Suppose in US like multiple region north, NCAL, SCAL, North Cal, South Cal, Northwest kind of. If you want to same mapping want to execute via region specific, then you can enable that concurrent execution, right? You can add the region name, a region code. Then via this, once you pass the parameter region code, it will be executed via region space. That time you can enable the concurrent execution configuration.
Okay.
Right here is coming like this. In go in session, there is session you have created. Then just drag and drop this session. Okay, then you can link that task. There is the link here. Okay, via a copy from here, or you can copy, think in task there is link task, right? You can attach, sorry. Mouse. Okay, then save and validate. arrange in horizontal. Okay. Now your workflow and task is done. Everything you can just save. Then you can execute. Start. If you starting, then you can see your according to if not loading, then you can correct it. You can cross check in here. It's running.
Right.
Let me see what is written. Yeah, total 4. Let me check. My expectation it will be fail, but it's pass. Let me check in target, right? What is the target table? EMP load data, right? Let's try this. Let's start this. If you notice here, task is succeeded, but there is no value coming, like department name, right?
Right.
But we write our unconnected lookup for populate the department name, right? But task is not failed, but department name is not populated. So I need to correct that one. Okay. Just let me just read the session log so that we understand why it's not. Hmm, what is the given some warning, right? If everywhere is given parsing, converting operand, let me warning output file, LKP and connected lookup. Everywhere is given warning. Is if you notice employee trim. Transformation ELKP department no return port is specified default return value to null, right? There is nothing is returning, right? DTM successful for session. So I need to correct this one because that one is showing the warning. Hmm. So I need to I need to correct. But we have not unconnected lookup always return the single value actually. Okay, not return the multiple value. So I need to write one query like this. Let me show you how you write. Just go in InfoSource. Suppose I need to populate the department name only, right? So I need type department D name, okay, from DPT table where DPT no or you can uh, take you can write here DPT no equal to whatever you want, right? Or you can select only two things: department number, DPT name, and DPT en. That's it, right? Based on and I will join department number to department number. So I will pull only two columns in select state and I just take a sequence like this. Suppose I as one thing you always need to just take care of DP number and because in unconnected lookup showing some error kind of if you not use as alias. So I will use like this. I build this query and add in unconnected lookup. Yeah. So then you need to write the query in SQL override. Okay. I will write here. Okay. Then click on OK. Condition I need to remove first. Port. First one you notice department number is coming, right? But mine is first column is department name. Okay. So I need to remove everything. I will create a port new field as a department number and department name. If any doubt now you can ask, right?
Yeah.
Department I will give the 20 character actually, right? Then same I will create the just go in copy here department number. I can cross check what is the parameter actually. Department number is number. Okay, so I will give the number or decimal. Not that I will give the decimal. Give the 20. Okay. Then I will create other parameter like same dpt no right here input parameter, right? And the same I will use here decimal 20 0. First two parameter will be output and this one, right? And the last one what we go to join it will be in input parameter. I will yes
Hmm.
department number. So department number to join this one. Okay. Again, if you're showing kind of warning, then I need to correct again. Hmm. Okay, I put it here is department number. Then you can call, you can execute refresh again. Refresh. Then always suppose you want change anything, you can need to refresh again. Always use their filter. Yeah, this one is filter transfer. Now I will create the new workflow. I'm creating the new workflow for W filter transformation. Okay. I will add the same here. can open like this. Then link the task again. Click on link task. Then actually sometime mouse. Okay. Then arrange all and horizontal. Click in mapping. Just cross check the target. Target is one lookup. Cross check the lookup. Then use object like this. Sequence is no issue. Filter is okay. Okay. You can validate here. I think everything is okay. Looks. Then apply. Then click OK. Now execute it. This one. If you notice here, this read record is by 14, right? But it's what filter in target is going in only 5 record, right? Because of filter condition.
Okay.
Okay. So you can just view in oh, I was not used the target actually, truncate. If you notice here, I was inserted this record.
Right.
Total showing in 19 record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was keep the previous record, then inserted new record, 20. This one is not truncated. Let me click option the truncate option so that you can delete the previous record all. You understand? Suppose if you want to incremental load, right? That time
Right.
you're not going to use the truncate option. You need to always just delete it. Delete option will work only based on your condition actually. So, but if you want to use the truncate, it will be truncate all. Here it truncate option is unchecked. I use the check the truncate. So it will be truncate before load actually. Let me here show the valid. Again I execute it. Total 14 record in source and based on our filter was transfer only 5 record. So let me previous if you notice there was the existing and the new record was inserted. Now I execute my query, target query. Then you can see whatever. There is only 5 record, right? Based on our department 20, it was transfer means it was received the value only department 20 record. Okay, so that is the our filter condition. Any filter you can write here like let me show you the condition. You can write anything, any condition. This is the filter condition. Whatever I was explaining you, you can okay. there is the function also. There is if else cell sky whatever, if you suppose character, sometimes is it is null, right? Sometimes I want to each null condition like a department number or department right? You can write like this. I can validate each null. Exactly. It will require some null value actually. Each null, then return false, kind of, then true. Okay, that is the condition. If you notice, I was explained here. Uh, sorry, in condition, that condition was showing. If you write like this condition, right? If you suppose I want to validate the null condition first name, right? Then syntax would be like this. Is null. You can identify if suppose your first name is null, then return false. If your first name is not null, then it will be written as a true. Got it?
Yeah.
So that that value is come pass out in your target code. That is the option actually. So similar thing I used here. Suppose your department number is null, then it will be written false, else true. So that condition, if you apply, I think department number is not null. Let me check again. I use here like this valid. Then I need to refresh my transformation. Okay. Then start workflow again. If any, I think none of record is null, right? So let
Yeah.
me check which one is null. Then I will apply so that we understand if null is working or not. Let me check which data. Yeah, commission column is something null, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me apply that condition in commission. Go in that one. Go in filter. You can remove this one, and I will add the commission. Okay, validate. Let me check. Again, refresh the mapping. Start workflow. Okay. If you notice here, only 4 record is transfer, right, in your target.
Yeah.
You can just cross check. I just pin out this one. If you notice, first record null, 2 record, 3, 4, 4 record. 0 is also considered, right? 0 is not null actually. So you can, if you cross check, it will come total 4 record. Right. Your null condition also working properly, right? If you filter it will looks like that record will come like this. Okay. So today we'll cover like unconnected lookup, sequence generator, and filter. Okay. There is a 3 transformation we covered today. So you can just practice and read. If any question you can ask, right?